Did my beautiful vocals got your attention? I bet it did. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is The Love and Now. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a toy company I've never done, but this is the first time. Conan the Barbarian 1/12 scale action figure by Frazetta Collection. I'm excited to talk about this figure. I've been wanting to talk about this figure, so let's talk about this and jump in. Right off the bat, the package. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Probably one of my favorite packages I've ever seen. I mean, it looks great. Also, the lettering for Conan, it has more textures than this. Well, actually, the background doesn't have a lot of texture, but if you touch like any the people or the lettering, maybe the skies does too, they have like texturing on the side. Really not that much, just the same thing basically. And then you see the figure. Then you have the 1/12 scale Conan. Then you have the name right there. And you also get this cool backdrop. I want to show you this backdrop. I have to. I have to. And then here you go. So the backdrop looks pretty good. I like it. Frank Frazetta, what a fucking legend. And there's a thing right here. I'm going to read it. You could skip this part. There's no point trying to sell anyone a realistic, graceful figure. Come now. This is Conan, you know? He's got to have huge muscles, powerful. He's got to, sorry about that. He's got to look like how we describe him. So that the readers can identify with him and believe. Frank Frazetta, 1967. I sound like a fucking dumbass reading half of that shit, but whatever. And then there's the figure again. So, let's jump right into it, because we got the figure here. I want to warn everyone, put this son of a bitch in water. There's a card that they give you, as you see, and it says it just says take care of joints. Basically, if you have a NECA with NECAs, you would have to put them in water, like hot water, or use a hairdryer, but I just use hot water. So you only get 4 pairs of hands. You get the ones that it includes with him, and get these different hands, which I'm fine with. So let's take a look at the hands. So right off the bat, we have the wide gripping hand. These are the relaxing hands. These are like the wide gripping hands, like he's gonna like, I don't know, put his hand on his face, screw you, just push you away. So the details, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like the way it looks. It looks very wonderful. I mean, there's nothing much to say. It's just a hand. But hey, I like the way the hand looks. So, and then right here, of course, you can't have Conan without some fist. So you have some fist. You have 2 fists right here. And again, it looks, I want to make sure. Right. And it looks fine. You know, I like all the fists. The fist looks great. They look fine. Details are pretty wonderful. I like it. And then you have the sword wielding hand or axe wielding hand, just weapon wielding hand in general. And the way it looks fine. Again, gripping hands. You always seen them with every action figures. But with these, you would also have to like put them in water, because it takes a while to like open his hands wide. And right now, I want to take a look at all the other stuff, because there's a lot, and it keeps going, and there's more, just keeps coming and coming. What the fuck is going on? Holy crap. Look at this accessory. Okay, let's continue. So you get 2 different axes. You get this freaking badass axe, and you get this other pretty cool axe. So let's take a look at this. I love the weapons. Look at all the details. Look at all the weathering. Look at it. It looks like it's what's the word? Rusting? No, that do blades rust? I don't fucking know. I'm not a swordsman. But the point is, you have some wonderful weathering and some wonderful textures. I don't know if y'all guys could see the textures for the wood, but that's pretty good. And again, just a lot of details. I'm so glad that they didn't just let's just do all silver and fuck off. No, they did silver, but also some extra paint job. I like that. Extra details like that, I love. Now you get this big freaking axe. This big freaking axe, I also love. Probably my favorite weapon in this set. I don't know. He has some cool weapons. And the way this look, again, I am gonna give it props. I'm gonna probably say the same thing over and over because these accessories are beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love the way that they look. And again, you got the grip, you got all the good details, you got the wooden part, a lot of good details. And again, you got the steel part, a lot of good. Wait, what the fuck are swords made of? I don't know. Yeah, steel, right? Am I right? I'm retarded, so don't blame me. And now we have a shield. And you might be wondering, how do you put on the shield? If you look closely, this one's more bigger and this one's more smaller. This one goes through the forearm and then this one goes through the hand. But yeah, the way that the details are just popping out, I love it. It looks like it's been used over years and years and years and decades. And you could just tell time has just passed by. And man, you could just see scratch marks. You could just see like little weathering. And again, it looks, I like it. I like the way it looks. I don't know what to place accessories with Conan because he has so many cool accessories. No, he has a little dagger. A dagger, a knife, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's a knife. But be careful. This, you also need to put in water. I would say put it in water, but for me, I kind of just pull it out and it didn't break. I was a bit surprised. It's stuck. It's really, really stuck in here. But let's look at the blade before we continue. So the blade looks pretty good. Really nothing much to say. Again, little details. I still love that. So it's very beautiful. But then you put in here in the sheath, right? Right? That's the sheath. I don't have any weapons. So the details on here, again, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's just beautiful. It's a phenomenal details of what we have here. There's so many colors. There's so many just different shapes going on with each weapon. That's what I like. So yeah, the way it looks, I like it. Am I gonna place with it? No. But this, you see that? Have a little hook and you hook it right here. I'm not, well, God damn it, now I'm here. I was gonna say I'm not gonna do it, but now since I did it. There you go. It's supposed to be right here, but I'm just gonna demonstrate it for you, so you just curious little bugs. Now we have, oh, there we go. And now we have this thing, this arm pad, whatever shit you want to call it, and you put it right here around his arms. You could also take off some accessories. We're gonna talk about that. So you could put this if you want to. Might as well show it. There we go. These are really tight, really freaking tight joints. So, ooh, wow. Now, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. I mean, there's more extra details with the figure that's going on. You could take off this, you could take off this, you could take off this, you could take off this if you want. I don't know. But be my guest if you want to. Go have fun with it. And now you have another sword, which is pretty cool. And look at the way it looks. Look at this beautiful, sexy beast. I love the way it looks. A lot of good extra details, a lot of phenomenal details. Just details and details out of the ball. Like, look at this. I don't know, again, I don't know what to like place with Conan the Barbarian. There's a lot of cool stuff that he has. The details are just phenomenal. If you see here, these hooks, you could hook it on in the back. Oh crap. You can hook it up on the back. Here's the thing though. I'm not gonna demonstrate that for you. It takes a while to put those little hooks on and then having it even it out or whatever. But yeah, I did put it on a few times, but it takes a while. So I'm just warning people about that. And then you have the head sculpt and you have the helmet. So before we take a look at the head sculpt, I'll look at this helmet. A freaking beauty of a helmet. Each of these accessories just have so many phenomenal details. I love it. It's just beautiful to look at. It feels like a high quality. I mean, this figure was like $89. I bought this at Big Bad Toy Store. And my sponsor, fuck no. But anyways, it looks very wonderful. But if you don't want him with the helmet and if you want him holding it, you can just take off this hairpiece because it allows you. And you see there, a little thing where it connects. And then there's a little pin where you could just stick it inside some hole. And again, it looks great. And then we have the head. I was going to put this on. So we have a bald bald man of Conan the Barbarian. But the details, I like the details for this. I don't know which head to put on. If you look closely, the dentures looks pretty good. But then you see some like, it's the same skin tone as his, it's the same skin tone. But you see some the same skin tone in his teeth for some reason, like the little lines. I don't know, just to separate the teeth. I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, if you look closely, okay, I'm making sure. If you look closely, this eye is a bit squinted. This eye is wide open. So you could just, it shows how angry he is. This one, both of the eyes are just even. This one, eyes a bit like just a bit pissed off, and the other one's just wide open, just charging, because it's Conan. He's a badass. And then also be careful with the earrings. If you ever want to take this off, take it off like this. Don't take it off like this. Because if you take it off like this, you're going to put pressure and then you're going to accidentally break the earrings. So for you, just take it off like that. That's what I've done. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. Wonderful. So now we're here. We're here to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, the badass himself, Conan the Barbarian. So, Conan the Barbarian. What a beautiful figure. Now, if you look closely, these joints, it might look weird to you, but don't worry. That's just how he comes in the package. Turn those around, and there you go. Look at that. Look at that. So there you go. And then you turn this around. You could do the same thing, and now you're fine. So let's just take a look at just the presence. He has a lot of presence. I don't say that with a lot of figures. Maybe to my Megatron and my Superman. Maybe the Batman as well, but with this, again, he also has presence. Is he gonna fit with your Marvel Legends and your Mayfix? Fuck no. He is like, I think, how tall he? Look, because this is your average Marvel Legends. Look at that. Look at that. He has terror, just towering. I can't speak for shit. Oh my god. So the way he looks, I love it. And you got nothing much to say. You got like freaking muscles. You got the veins popping out. You got the textures on his outfits for barely the ones he has on for now, but just look at the little details. It looks like that it's just some guy actually wearing some like cool clothing just to look like a badass. So let's just, before we take a look at the articulations, it's just, man, it's a beautiful figure. It's a beautiful figure. So let's take a look. So side to side, you don't get a lot. You can't get a lot looking up. I mean, down kinda, but up not a lot. And it looks weird because then the chain pops up like that. But the reason is because Conan's hair is like that. He has long hair. I'm not mad about it, but it does kind of suck that it's like that. But also, if you don't want the accessories, here's what you could do, because like I said, there's a lot of accessories. You could also take this off and slide it off, but I'm just gonna leave it on for now. But yeah, there we go. Now the plastic is trying to get over the plastic. There we go. Wait. God damn it. All right. Fixed it. Wonderful. Groovy. Now let's continue. So if you don't want some of these accessories, like I said, take his head off like this. Don't take it off like this before you're going to mess it up. And then you have his head like that. And you could take off this chain. Look at this. Look at this little necklace. This little necklace. I like a chain necklace. I don't give a shit. Same thing. Who gives a fuck? So it looks pretty good. I don't know what this is supposed to be. A head of a bird. I don't know. It looks like some teeth from maybe a tiger, a lion, a bear. Oh my. I mean, again, very fine details for what it is for small accessories. And like I said, if you don't want some of these stuff on him, you could just take this accessories that I put on him. You could take also this little golden bandolier or whatever. You could keep it on, because anytime you flex with it, it doesn't really mess it up. But if I were you, I would just probably do it just in case. I mean, you don't have to, listen to me, but for me, I want to be careful. And then you could take this off, and then now you have this completely naked Conan Barbarian. And if you do want to change off the heads, here we go. Let's change the freaking heads on. And then there we go. And then okay, there we go, there we go. So, as I'm gonna do this, am I gonna use some of the other accessories? Yes, but am I gonna put the accessories on in this video? No, because it's just gonna link the video way more and, no, make the video way more longer, and I know nobody got time for that. So let's continue. So, side to side, with the helmet on, you get more articulation. So, side to side, down, pretty good, not bad, not bad. The chain is not gonna mess it up and look weird, so that's pretty good. Like I said, side to side, pretty good. Up, not a lot. You do not get nothing. And then T-posing, pretty good. Now you're wondering, is there butterfly joints? I want butterfly joints. Oh, we're gonna show you. Look at that. Oh, baby, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. And like I said, T-posing, pretty good. Full rotation. Full, oh, you gotta be careful since the hair is just popping up on the side. Yep, full rotation. There we go. So yeah, it feels pretty smooth as soon as you put it in water and then or use a hair dryer. But anyways, so single jointed. You could rotate it if you want. Rotate if you want. So pretty good. You get side to side. Also, this is pretty good. The torso is pretty good. I like the way it looks. Look at that. And it feels smooth. Like as soon as you mess with it, it feels really smooth. So up, pretty good. That's a really good range. Down, also pretty good range. I mean, it's all right. Not bad still. At least you still have range. You still have range. So that's pretty good. And then you have this, you see this piece that's kind of popping up? Yeah, it's part of the crotch piece. So you kind of want to put this up, pick it up so you don't see it. And there's like kind of a rotation. There you go. There's a rotation. Yeah. To be honest, mine was a bit stiff, and that's like the first time that I just fixed it right in front of y'all guys. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You really gotta like put this in a water, hair dryer, just heat this figure up. Not too much, all right? Not too much. Splits pretty good, better than your average Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I would say that to this day. And you kind of get like a thigh rotation, kinda. Not a lot, but kinda. So I don't know. It's kind of subtle. And it's kind of weird to like move these. I hate moving these figures sometimes on camera because I don't know if y'all guys could see what I'm looking at. But anyways, double jointed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Double jointed. Beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. Now, double jointed. Pretty good. Wait, I know it could go. I was going to say, can it go full kick his butt? Because I've seen some people done it. I don't know. No, mine's good. Mine's fine. No, I'm thinking of some other figure. My bad. And the toes. I didn't think these toes move. I didn't think the foot were able to move. But again, put this sucker in water. Put him in hot water. Use a fucking hair dryer. Because again, you really want to fix this figure and not want to break him because he's $89, guys. So, down, pretty good. Up, pretty good. Nothing bad, all right? And then you got swivel. I mean, not swivel. Ankle pivot. So, he looks good. He moves good. He looks good. You get decent amount of accessories, which, I mean, I do like. Like, for instance, the shield. Let's put that the right way. There we go. Yeah. There you go. There you go with the shield. It looks pretty good. I like the way he looks. And with the other accessories, they also look good. I like the way that they look. They look wonderful. They look phenomenal. I was going to put some of these accessories on, but it's going to make the video longer. So what am I going to give this figure? I mean, it's a figure that I've been wanting for quite a while because I've always wanted the best Conan Barbarian figure. There's like the Beast Studio that's going to come out. There's the Mezcos. They have a lot. There's Super 7. They freaking suck. But this is my definitive Conan Barbarian figure. I don't care how tall he is. I want my figure. I want Conan to be just imposing, tall. I don't know how tall is Conan. I don't know. But the point is, he just brings a lot to the table. Like if you put him on the shelf, yeah, he's gonna pop out. But yeah, what am I gonna give this figure? I'm gonna give this figure here a 10 out of a 10. 10 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna give him. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. He's a wonderful piece of art. Yes, he's a toy, but man, it looks so good. It feels good as well. As soon as you put him in water, yes, it feels good. So yes, 10 out of 10, and that's it. He's a wonderful figure. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, and wonderful morning. I don't know where the fuck you are, but y'all guys have a beautiful, beautiful time in this weird, crazy life, and I'll see y'all guys another time. Goodbye.